Empty bottles of red wine laying on the floor from last night. We got a little drunk, yeah. Now I'm a little numb. Spending hours by your bedside, talking till it's dark out somehow. Can get you off my.
Hi, you
Why you do that?
guys. Huh?
You know I wasn't ready.
That's what she gets. She wasn't ready, y'all.
I wasn't ready.
Hi, you guys. Welcome back to Snack Cackle Talk. And I am your host, Lacey.
I'm Monica. And I don't have a ponytail today. I just got poofy hair.
It looked like you cut your hair.
No, it's just poofy and not straight. I did a rush job on flat ironing it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it looks like you might have shaped it, like cut it into like a little
I
bob.
want to cut it off, but I was told I would be unalived if I cut my hair again.
Nah, baby, I'll go up in there and chop the ponytail off real quick.
Oh yeah, I did that. I had my son's dad told me, "Well, you cut your hair, ain't talking no more." You what? Oh, I was drastic. I shaved in the back and everything.
Like, what that's supposed to do?
And everybody, your hair ain't gonna go back. I'm okay. If it go back, go back. Don't just hair.
Nah, that I'll chop my hair off real quick. But today is Hot Topic Tuesday.
And I'm guessing that she wants to get the wow or shock factor from me because she would not share the topic.
I shared the topic with you before.
No, you didn't.
We don't have a hot topic.
But then that's not sharing it with me. But she has something pulled up on her phone, and I'm trying to see it, which is why I was not ready.
Yes, so I'm gonna go and tell you I don't own the rights to this music.
I told y'all. She trying to get the wow factor. Let me sip my coffee.
We were playing around with this song, so she should know better. Okay.
Let me swallow first. Oh, that did not sound right. Oh my God.
She said what she said.
Pause. I'm a Toys R Us kid. We got the best for so much less. You'll really flip your lid. That life's too tasty. Video games, instant and toys, so very gee whiz. I don't want to grow up, 'cause baby, it's my thing. I couldn't be a Toys R Us kid. Once a Toys R Us kid, always a Toys R Us kid.
I do not own the rights to that music. But I woke up today and had no idea what I was going to come on here and talk to y'all about because it just wasn't nothing in the world going on that I cared enough to talk about today.
Except for the bull malarkey.
And I just did not feel like getting deep today because we've been getting deep on stuff for the past few weeks probably. But we was playing around with that Toys R Us song. And I said, you know, we're going to talk about this Toys R Us song one day. And it popped up in my head. I was just sitting there driving up. I was driving up here to the office, and I was like, literally, it was like, I wouldn't be a Toys R Us kid. Oh, that's my topic today. I don't want to grow up. It's my topic today.
It's too late for that.
It's not for me.
Well, you know what? You are as young as you feel.
Yeah, it's not for me, but we do have a lot of people out there that don't want to grow up.
Oh, you just said a mouthful without saying a mouthful.
Yeah, it's a lot of people out there that don't want to grow up. But that Toys R Us song just kind of made me just think about that. But this is kind of like a fun topic. I'm not going to get too serious with it because some people, they just have that kid in them and it fits their character. So
I don't know. I don't know. That's a topic that for some people you can't help but to get serious. For some people.
Well, for some people, but I ain't going to give them that energy today.
Okay.
We're not gonna give them that energy today. Today, I want to talk to those people that what would y'all do? Wait a minute. Let me make sure I'm streaming. Okay, I want to be able to capture this. I got too many things that ain't got battery today, and I don't know why. But I got up here, and this was
Wait, does this have battery?
it
Okay.
didn't, but
Oh, I see.
it has battery now, and now this is half a battery, and this don't have any battery.
Lord have mercy.
So I want to actually get y'all's reactions, okay? I want to know how many people out there wish they could go back.
To what point in time?
Just to, some people had a good childhood.
I mean, I didn't have a bad childhood.
You want to experience it again. I don't want to grow up.
I want to go back to where I didn't have to pay bills.
Like, I don't know. I've been paying bills for a long time, so I don't know.
I'll just say, if I knew some things then that I know now, a lot of things would be different.
And you know, that's what.
a long time. So I don't know.
Every time I click on here to try to get y'all reactions, y'all, all of a sudden this thing just starts. Every time I click on here to try to get y'all reactions, y'all, trust me, y'all, I can't make this up, okay? I can't make this up. This happens every single time. And I swear I don't do it on purpose, okay? Look, don't judge. Just look, don't judge. Okay, so how many want to go back to that childhood time when it was just, you didn't have to worry about nothing, like how you worry about it today?
I think if there was a portal that I could go back and come back and go back freely, if I could just go back,
like step
back
in
and
at
forth.
different points of
Yes.
your life. Okay, I can see that. You know, listen, I don't know about the rest of y'all. I know a lot of people have been getting into these African movies. Okay, now me, I done got into the Korean movies. Okay,
Them African movies be too long.
and yeah, but they be good.
They do.
They be good.
They be just too damn long.
But I done got into the Korean movies, and one of those Korean movies, that's what he did, was travel back in time to go back for the wife that he had always thought he'd have.
Oh, I remember you telling me that.
Yeah. And then she didn't turn out to be the wife that he wanted. But
Yes, Mr. Wilson.
it's all about the going back.
Oh, okay. Oh, you watched it?
Did you watch that? Oh, you watched some of it with me.
Oh.
But Mr. Wilson always talks about how he wishes he could go back. And me, I'd be like, nah.
I'm just saying, I would like a portal to where I could go back and forth, because they'd be like, in some moments I'd be like, nah, I'm out.
And then you jump ahead,
Mhm.
fast forward, and then once you pass that time frame, then jump back out in there. What, you gonna wait a year or two and then
Yep,
jump back?
Yep. Oh, I remember that time. Okay. Yep.
What if you could control your life like
I'm
that?
just, like click.
Like, yeah, like on Click. Yeah. Oh Lord, I just wonder how that would be. They said that she wish she could go back. Yeah, I just wonder, like, how many wish they could go back to that time frame. As a kid, I had fun as a kid. I would say that I might not have had a good childhood, but I had fun as a kid. Like, I was able to be a kid.
Yeah.
A lot of the times I was able
I had fun and I was able to be a kid, but I'm just saying, to say that I would want to go back and relive my childhood, I can't say that because I'm an adult now. I don't know if I want to go back and redo every single thing. No, but I had fun and I got to be a kid. So, I mean, yeah, I wouldn't want to have to go back to school and all of that stuff, because all that school stuff, I don't want to do all that.
So for those that don't want to grow up, that I don't want to grow up, you want to stay a kid. Is it because maybe they did not get to experience being a kid?
Probably.
You know?
I think that might be one reason why they're the way they are now.
You know, I was just wondering about that. I mean, yeah, sitting here thinking about that Toys R Us song. Yeah, I was having fun singing that song, but that song has so many meanings to it.
It does.
You know, and so I was just thought, like, you know what? Why don't I ask
And that could be one reason why once they become adults and they're able to make their money or come into money, they're just so, it's like I'm not gonna say, because some of them don't know how to save. It's like once they get their money, they just want to spend, buy, because they couldn't do that as a child.
Yeah, I can see. No, every dime I had ever gotten. I will say this. Now, my daddy is where I got the allowance from. My daddy started that, and every time he gave us money, it was like, "Here go $20. Here go $20. Here go $20." Now I get a whooping because I spend my $20 all at one time on a bag of candy. All at one time on a bag of candy.
What kind of candy was you buying for $20?
Just like the lemon heads and
so you were spending
the
it
Bratches candy. Yeah.
Okay.
Bubble gum.
Well, you needed a whooping.
Sucker. Well, I take it to school and I'd sell it.
Oh, so you were flipping it. Oh, okay. So you were making money at a young age.
I'd sell the candy because you got those kids that don't get money, but they want the candy and they'll go steal a quarter or whatever it may be, and they'll come buy your candy.
Okay.
So that's
Miss Entrepreneur.
That's what I was doing, but people were stealing my candy.
No, you were probably giving it away.
No, they were stealing it.
Mm-hmm.
They was. I got jumped for my candy one time.
Oh God, damn!
When I was in middle school, I got jumped for my candy.
For some candy.
I got 2 of them.
What was Speedy?
She was in high school.
Oh, they waited. They knew what to do.
She was in high school. I got jumped by 3 people
for some candy.
For a bag of candy. I got jumped by 3 people for a bag of candy. I got 2 of them. And then when I got home and I told my sister, one of them lived in our neighborhood, so she just went over there and beat up him and his sister.
I knew it.
She beat up him and his sister. I ain't gonna say their name.
Don't,
but she know who it is.
Who was it? I want to know.
She know who it is. She know who
Speedy,
it is.
who was it?
Oh, Dave, that's easy to do. She said, I just want to go with no responsibilities for a day. That's easy to do. That is easy to do.
No, not right now. She got a baby.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
Maybe for a few hours.
No, she has a partner. That's easy to do.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
It's easy to do. You tell your partner before you go to bed, good night, honey. Now, when I wake up in the morning, it's a me day.
Yeah. Especially if you have a partner that helps you.
Yeah.
And and will give you that me time.
And when the baby wake up crying, honey, little man crying. Little man probably gonna be looking,
or
baby Theo gonna be looking like, you really not gonna
get me? or even if you might even have that partner and be like, you know what, here, baby, here's some money. Go have a spa day.
Yeah.
Or go just do whatever you need to do.
Now, I when I used to have my me days, I hated having my me days because they wasn't used to me having a me day. So they'll call me all day long.
That's when you turn your phone off.
They call me all day long. And I was like, listen, where your daddy at? Go get your daddy. I'm off duty. Go get your daddy. Babe, really? It's me day. The kids is calling me. I don't know what they calling you for. I know. That's why I'm calling you, telling you that they calling me.
Or you tell the kids. Your mama is at the house.
He'll go in there, he'll say, y'all quit calling your mama. They didn't understand what a me day was. But your baby little. just leave him with the dad and tell him you're gonna have a me day.
Mm-hmm.
And then when he wanna just for him day, you give that to him.
Mm-hmm.
Vice versa. That's easy to do right now. It gets harder when they get older.
It seems like it should get easier when they get older.
Well, because you know how it was when we were younger and the parents leave us alone. Oh, that's why they came up with that movie House Party.
No, that's when you call the house.
Ferris Bueller's Day Out. That's why they came. He wanted a me day. He didn't want to have to worry about no homework, no parents, no teachers. None of that. He didn't want to have to worry about none of that. He just wanted a best friend and a girlfriend that he just wanted.
And his sister was snitching.
Yeah.
Hater.
Yeah, so it's like, if you can go back, what would you do? What would you do? What kind of fun would I have? I wasn't an outgoing person even back then, but I will say the little bit of times that I did go out, I was following my sister.
I didn't get to follow my sister. My sister was 7 years older than I was.
Oh, okay, so y'all had a gap.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, no children, you was the child left behind. Like,
but you know, I did have friends that I went places with. They were just a year older than me, so and everybody thought we were sisters, even though we weren't.
because I don't know. The club for kids back then was the surf club.
Yep, went there faithfully.
And I went there a couple of times with my sister and her friends. You know, I was actually too young to get into that club.
I was too, but I got in anyway.
But I got in because of the group that I was with. If you go with a group, then it's not likely that they would be able to tell your age. But if you go by yourself, then they're able to pay attention. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, I think I might have went maybe 2 or 3 times.
Yep.
But I
went all the time.
Every time I went, they had a fight. And
well, whenever I went, they had a fight in the parking lot.
Yeah, well, that I just still felt like, but the last time was dead end because I didn't want to go after that because they had knives out and everything.
Then I
it was gang related.
I used to go to the club out on past Train. I can't remember the name of it. Outlaws.
Yeah. I never went there.
What?
I didn't even know that place was out there.
Girl,
I heard about the Outlaws. That was the next popular club after the surf club shut down. Okay, I heard a lot of people going out there to the Outlaws, and I kind of felt like I was missing out, but at the same time, I was a homebody.
You were missing out.
Oh. Now, I can't say, I never wanted to go there. I'm not going to say I never wanted to go there. I didn't have that self-confidence to just want to just put myself out there and just go and have fun. I didn't know what that was.
Well, I went to El Greco a few times. That wasn't my cup of tea. One way in, one way out. I don't like them kind of clubs. And I went to the Wild Thing a few times. Yeah, went there. Went to the Climax a few times.
Yeah, once you think about those little clubs, I never wanted to go there. You know why? My mama was there, so it was like,
oh damn. I really didn't like going to those
and
clubs.
They wasn't playing nothing but grown folks music. You know,
down 31, I didn't like them clubs down 31. Too many people getting killed down 31 because of the highway itself, not because of the club, but because of the highway.
I'm trying to think about like going towards the Kilgore way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I ain't never been a person to want to go out there. Like I said, I went to like the little house parties, and then I stopped going there once they started fighting.
I really didn't care for house parties.
Well, when you with friends, you just go. I didn't know how to drive. If I'm in my girlfriend's house and I'm spending the night, then I just go where they go. That's how I end up at the house parties. Mm-hmm. I didn't know nobody there. I just go. I just go because they going. You see, I was a tag along basically.
Yeah.
You know. And it's like, because if we're there and the mamas is like, okay, you girls, y'all be good. I'm finna go to work. As soon as she go to work, everybody's stripping off their clothes and changing clothes into something sexy, and and it's like, wait a minute, where we going? Because I ain't got no clothes like that. I just brought some jeans and a t-shirt.
Well, hey, you put this on.
Yeah, it's like, where are we going? The most thing that I would wear that I thought was sexy was the tennis skirts.
Those were cute. Those are still cute.
Yeah, I wore the tennis skirts, and I had like a shirt that just barely showed my belly button.
Oh, look at you!
That was it. And I kept tugging at that because I felt like I had on some little kid's shirt because I wasn't used to that. Mm-hmm. You know, I didn't know how to dress myself until I got like in 10th grade. I just fell into like out the blue. Okay. Just fell into a routine. But I was like a little boss baby. I was walking around with suits on and stuff. My life has always been constipated.
Constipated? That's how you describe it?
It was clogged up with bullshit.
Oh. Okay. Yeah,
it was constipated.
That's constipation.
That's the best way I can describe my life. Now, did I hate my life? No, because that's what I knew. So, of course, I didn't hate it. And so when things happen outside of that, it's exciting to other people, and I go and I'm like, I don't even know why y'all like this, because that's not what I was used to.
That's not what you used to.
But now that I'm older, and I'll be like, oh, I just missed out on a lot, you know. But if I went back in time, would I do it?
Probably not.
That's the question.
Because, well, you know what? Maybe you would, because you now know that's what you missed out on.
Yeah, but
you didn't say knowing what you know now.
Yeah, but because if I went back then would I be the same person I am today? Probably not. Definitely, I know I wouldn't. I'd be a hot mess.
You are a hot mess.
I mean, but I'll be extra.
Oh Lord, no, we don't need no. No, you didn't say I would be extra. You said I'd be extra.
I think if I did it again, I think I'd be like those girls that don't realize that the world existed around them until after they had kids.
You think so?
You know, or the ones, you know how they get married or they have kids, and then they feel like, wait a minute, I haven't lived yet. And they forget that they got this important life over here, because now they want to go back in time.
And it's all about them.
Yeah. I think that's how it will be. Not intentionally. I just think that I'll go wilding out because I missed out on it, basically. I didn't do it.
So
you
would overdo everything.
Yeah. I think I would overindulge.
That's possible.
Yeah. So it's like,
Because right now you still live in this box, so your box would be even broader, and you would everything would just overflow outside of this box. Yeah, I can see it.
I can see that too. Hell, I can see that happening in today's time if I actually get in the right place at the right time.
I definitely can too. Your box would bust. I mean, you come in, wow, kicking the box open.
Because whenever I went to the club maybe twice, and they were both for a birthday event, you know.
And that's a different feel, because you're not really getting into the club vibe. You're just there for that party, that event.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah, I enjoy myself. I love to dance. I love music and stuff like that. But as far as like me conversing with people, I ain't too friendly. I'm realizing I'm not a friendly person.
Me either.
I'm a people person. Definitely. People, for I don't know what reason, but people do cling to me.
I'm not a people person. I'm an observer.
I'm definitely an observer. I know what I mean by people person is, like, there are people that they have no problem approaching me, and they'll cling to my personality. You get what I'm saying? And they'll want to be around me. For what reason? I don't know, because I haven't given y'all anything that says I'm approachable.
But
they approach me.
I don't understand when people approach me, the first thing out their mouth is, you're so, I was watching you and you're just so unapproachable.
Yeah.
But yet you are.
But yet here you are.
Why? And I'm so unapproachable.
Yeah. But yet here you are.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, well, go on. Why you gotta be so hostile? Because you said I'm unapproachable.
But then that's a turn on.
Exactly. But you know what? I can't help it.
Because the more that I push this person away, the more they try to come on to me or whatever.
Maybe that's what it. Damn.
Yeah, the more I'm like, I can be sitting there minding my business, like at work where I work at now. Literally, we work on a line of women back when our department was open, and I won't lie. Just about all the women that have ever worked back there, I thought they were attractive women. I thought they was attractive, not the ones we worked with later. When I
did my face give it away?
But when I started working back there, before I got on third shift, when I was on second shift, I will say the line of women were attractive women, because the dudes that worked on the opposite side of our line, that could see us working, they would literally sit there and watch us work.
Oh, like when you walking past me.
Yeah. Yeah, they would literally just sit there. They wouldn't even stack their parts or nothing like that, because they're watching us.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, they're watching us. So you had a line full of attractive women. It was like the women's prison versus the men's prison. And
it's a glass in between. They can't touch.
And they found out, like, is that the women's prison over there? Oh, we can see them. That's how it seemed. And because when nobody would walk by us. Our bathroom was our bathroom. Nobody came to our bathroom. That was our bathroom for our department. But once everybody saw us back there, they was coming back there just because. So a dude walked past everybody on the line. At this point, it's my first year on third shift. He worked past all the girls on the line and come straight up and lean up on my fork truck. So, so what y'all do back here?
Work.
First of all, get off my truck because I will hit you. And why you walk past all them ladies to come over here and ask me that? I mean, you're an attractive woman. The rest of the girls are attractive too. And no, I'm not interested. It's like, go down there and ask them what we do back here.
I would have said, work.
And then I'll move my truck to let him know, like, move.
Watch your toes.
And then this older guy, he said he always walk by and speak to me, but I never speak. Either I didn't hear you or I didn't want to. One or the other. You shouldn't feel no type of way about it. I learned I was rude. I don't do it on purpose. It's natural. It's only two reasons why a person won't speak to you. Either they didn't hear you or they don't want to speak to you. Either way, if you speak and they don't say nothing, just keep it moving.
Right. Don't get in your
And you can
feelings.
do one or two things. You can try again the next time or don't worry about it.
Right. That's me. Because if I speak to you 2 times and you don't speak,
yeah, I'm
then
done.
hey, that's it.
So that.
Now, if you want to bring it to my attention, then that's when I'll be like, hey, I didn't hear you. Or I heard you.
Yeah. I wonder if I went back in time, would I still have the same personality?
I know I would.
Yeah. I mean, I was a people pleaser back in the days. Not on purpose. It's just my upbringing was just so polite that I didn't know how to say no to people.
Oh,
I didn't know how to be rude. I didn't know how to do any of those things.
So what you trying to say? I'm rude because I say no?
No.
Oh, okay.
Rude is a must. It's a necessity. It's a necessity. It lets people know not to try you.
Oh, yeah.
So, and this job taught me that. But if I could go back, I would just wonder how would I be.
This job taught me how to cuss like a sailor.
Oh yeah, it taught me how to cuss. Definitely.
I did not cuss near as much as I do now.
Yeah, I actually didn't start cussing until I was 30. Tell you the truth, I honestly did not cuss until I was 30, and then when I did start cussing, my family still didn't believe that I cussed. And my sister was like, yes, she do cuss. Y'all must ain't heard her. But you really had to draw it out of me. You had to piss me off. You had to make me mad. And even my anger, it builds in stages, because my anger, I have a very high tolerance for BS. So it's like, I can ignore you for a while. So if you piss me off.
Well, with me, it depends on the person. Like our supervisor. Yeah.
I'll give you a chance, but
I can just walk
I mean,
past
you have
him.
those supervisors that are followers. You know?
I can walk past him and not acknowledge him at all. It's like I guess he thought he was doing something last night. Yeah.
Yeah, I give you a chance. I give you a benefit of the doubt, and I'm like, maybe you had a bad day yesterday, so we're gonna try again tomorrow. That'd be me.
He can kiss my ass.
I mean, that'd be me. Maybe you had a bad day, so I'm gonna give you another chance tomorrow. And sure enough, the next day he be acting like he didn't do nothing the day before.
And see, that's my thing with him.
He come with a whole smile on his face. Like he didn't just try to write us up the day before.
And then he come with this bullshit. Good morning. It is evening. It's evening. PM. We clock in at 9:30 PM. Where is that morning?
I guess because, you know what, some people, they have that mindset, if you're waking up at nighttime, good morning.
No.
You know?
I just ignore him. Don't speak to me.
Now, I wish on this topic that Mr. Wilson would have come in it, because he's the biggest kid in this whole room right now. You know, he's a collector at heart. That's all he does is collect. And so I think that for him, I don't think he I think he enjoyed his childhood so much that he just didn't want to leave it.
Okay, that's a good way to put it.
I think he just enjoyed his childhood that much that he just rolled it over into his adulthood and expanded. and in mine, I think I was forced to grow up early at a certain stage.
Okay.
You know, so I'm more serious than he is. Because in my teenage years, I was definitely mature.
I was too.
100%.
I can say that
self-reliant. I can go in there and
lot
cook
of
my
people-
meals, wash my clothes, babysit, all that.
a lot of people thought I was older than my sister.
Honey, a lot of people didn't even know I existed. They be like, Speedy got a sister? And these are first cousins.
Wait, what? Relatives?
If I do a pop-up at a family member house, especially on my daddy's side, if there's some people that ain't seen me since I was a kid, they be like, that's Speedy's sister? And then once they say my name, they be like, oh, that's her. Oh man, I ain't seen her in so long.
Well, you know, they know I exist, but they be like, oh, I ain't seen her. Well, I mean, they know of me. They just had not seen me.
But I mean, I'm like that on my mom's side too. Now, I just have a better relationship with my mom's side. There's no ill will with my dad's side. My cousins and stuff, we have a good relationship. We just grown and we just not around each other. That's all that is. But my immediate family, I just prefer being around my mom's family more.
Well, that's the way it is with my family. We don't too much.
Because I don't
Deal
really
with-
know my dad's side.
We don't really too much deal with my dad's side. They just. I don't think any of them are gonna watch, but the only time we hear from them is when they need something.
No. I mean, I will say they don't at least me, they don't ask me for anything. When I see them, we're able to just be.
But with the exception of my uncle,
We're able to just be.
he can throw down
Yeah.
in the kitchen. Let me tell you.
Yeah, I don't know why I don't hang around my dad's side of the family. And I'm very awkward when I'm around them. Yes, I'm comfortable and I'll go talk to everybody that I know. So that means aunts, uncles, immediates, and their firstborn kids.
Just the first part.
I don't know the secondborns or the third for that matter.
But my mom's side, you know.
And half of my first cousins, if I haven't seen you in a long time, especially since we were kids, then I don't know who you are. You know, we just had a family gathering at my aunt's house last year, and yeah, I went, but I was very awkward. You know, I don't know who fault that is, if it's mine or theirs.
Yeah, we just had a family reunion in June.
Both of us, I guess. You know, so and I'm the same way around my mom's side, so it's not an excuse, because even though I go around them all day, I know now I do know a little bit more, so I know my immediate family and some of my immediate family kids, and that's just because the immediate ones that I do know, we are connected. So naturally I know your kids.
But no, we not.
But if we're not connected, like my cousins that live in Houston, I know them, but I don't know their kids.
Yeah, some of my cousins could pass me right now and I wouldn't even know.
Yeah, I don't know their kids. And some of my siblings, I have such a large sibling base that I don't know my siblings' kids because we don't live together.
We're just three of us.
Yeah, no, it's 8 of us on my dad's side, and it's just me and my sister with my mom. On my stepdad, I think he has 2 kids, so I don't really know them. I know them, but I don't really know them. And then my first stepdad that my mom dated after my original dad, my biological dad, my mom had a common law husband, that who really had a hands in on raising me. Then there's claiming there's 15 or 16 of us.
Good Lord.
So, and yes, we know each other, but I don't know their kids, you know, because we don't live together. So
Mm-hmm.
they live up there and I live down here, and no, I don't travel up there.
You won't travel nowhere.
I mean, now when I travel up there, I cry, so there's no point in me going. It's no ill will. And now it's such a bad omen for me now. I go up there for one reason now. But I can't say it's my fault. Because I didn't have no good childhood down there. So that's not a place that I'd actually like to go back to.
Okay.
He's my only reason for even wanting to even be in Houston. Once I see him, I'm ready to go.
That's understandable.
Like whoever with me, you ride with me, you better come on. It's time to go.
That's understandable.
I don't take no detours at all. I go see him, and that's it.
No shopping?
Mm-hmm. We didn't do no shopping when we went up there.
You just go and come on back.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I went there and came right on back. I mean, we went, one of my sisters was having, I don't know, I'm moving party. She was moving out of her house, so she was having a party.
Okay.
So he took us over there just so we could see them since we was in town.
All right.
But after that was over with, I went with absolutely nothing. A hope and a prayer on the way down there and a hope and a prayer on the way back. I mean, I'm glad I went but the years before then, I just for one, I'm not the traveler. So me getting on the road was a no, especially by myself. I probably cry and be lost. I can't even tell you where to find me at. So if Brian didn't drive us halfway there, and even when I drive, I'm a hot mess because I'm like, I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do. I would stop in the middle of the road if I have to.
What?
Mm-hmm. And don't tell me Siri got a bad telling me to turn at my turn. I would not go a step further. You are gonna let me over.
You're gonna get hit.
That's why I'm going nowhere.
Yeah, you need to keep your ass at the house.
I mean, Siri did that to me in Chicago. A minute later, got into it in Chicago.
Because you stopped.
No. Siri told me as I was getting ready to pass the turning lane to turn.
That's why you look at the map.
So
I
had to hurry up and cut her over, and she got mad.
I would have got mad at you too.
No, it wasn't me. It's Siri.
You driving.
Yeah, I didn't do it in a dangerous way. If I could see your bumper, I got enough room to get over.
People up north don't drive like people in the south.
I mean, people just underestimate Texans and think that we weak and can't defend ourselves. So I was ready.
Northerners are ruder than Southerners.
I still was ready.
Lord.
Ed Brian. I was ready. Do you hear me?
Lord have mercy.
She came for me. I was ready.
If we ever took a road trip, we'd probably be fighting.
I was ready. I was. Like as a kid, I mean, I was ready to fight these boys from Louisiana, the ones that got me in trouble with my mama when they first moved down there to our apartment.
Yeah, you told me about that.
I almost got into a fight with one of them boys because they thought they could just bully us. Stepped on my mama plant and everything. I went right on around there and tore that car up. The same way he tore up my mama plant. And guess what? He cried. Asked me how old I was, 14.
Just a juvenile delinquent.
And he was in college.
What?
I tore his car up the same week, came around there and smashed up my mama plant. Now, of course, I lied to my mama. I told her I didn't know what happened to her plant. But
now she knows. Now you know.
But I knew what happened to her plant. And I went right on around there.
Now you gonna get your book
and tore up his car the same way he tore up my mom's plant.
Yep. Now you know what happened to your plant.
And he didn't mess with us no more. I can't remember if they moved after that or what. I can't remember.
Just a juvenile delinquent.
No, I wasn't. I was defending myself.
For a plant?
Yeah, he was grown. trying to bully a teenager.
All right. How old was he?
He must have been. He had to have been at least 18 or 19.
Okay, he was a teenager too.
No, he was grown.
Mm-mm.
He was grown.
Mm.
He could vote. I couldn't. That's how you separate that.
Okay. You're trying to justify it now.
He was at least 4 years older than me.
All right. Okay.
The point of the moral of the story, he didn't do it no more.
Bully.
He didn't do it no more.
Bully.
And he wasn't even a cute one. At least you could have been was the cute one. I might have thought about it.
You still a bully.
No, so I mean, if I can go back in my childhood, would I?
Yep, you would. You'd be a bully.
I mean, I definitely go back to all the days where we played football in the street.
Hide and go get it.
No, I never got. I never got. And they always be like, "You be cheating, man. You be cheating." Guess where I was hiding at? I was hiding under the car. I was hiding in the bushes. I done climbed up a tree. You couldn't find me. You could not find me. You be cheating.
Cheating because you couldn't get found?
It's like a cat in heat and you got all these cats chasing after one cat. Nah, you not fit to find me.
Mm-hmm.
I was up there, and they wouldn't even know. They never knew where I was hiding at. Once the game over with, I'll just show up out of nowhere. Where were you hiding at?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. You didn't find me though. And I was and working at the jail. I went to pass the meds to these inmates, and they was like, Miss Lacey. They said, let me ask you this question. Do you know anything about the game Hide and Go Get It?
First of all,
I'm like,
why they talking about hide and
I'm
go
like,
get it?
yeah, I know the game Hide and Go Get It, but why y'all in here talking about it?
Exactly. They trying to play hide and go get it?
We trying to tell these white boys how to play the game. Y'all come get y'all medicine. Because I don't want to know.
Where my hand sanitizer? Just in case y'all happen to touch my hand.
I don't want to know. The guard didn't have a clue.
Was he black or white?
He was white.
Oh, okay.
He was young too.
He should have been listening.
He was young too. So when we walked out of there, I said, y'all better get somebody to stand by this door and watch it.
Oh my God.
Y'all better get somebody to stand by this door and watch them because if they in there talking about hide and go get it, somebody finna get got.
No, for real.
And he said, what is hide and go get it? What it sound like?
Go ask somebody older than
They
you.
ain't got nowhere to hide, but somebody gonna get it. I was like, so if they in there talking about that, y'all better have somebody stand by this door.
There is somebody hollering. Nothing.
Yeah, I told him you ain't never heard of the game Hide and Go Get It. He was like, I said, oh my.
That is your lovely wife over there.
Listen, if you
she ain't man shit.
if you
Wait a minute. Why do I have to be the man
hear
that's
how
one?
he said that?
I am appalled.
Did you hear how he said that though?
Why do I have to be the mannish one?
You was expecting me to be man when she was young.
We're not even talking about when she was young.
She barely man now.
He said barely.
I have to get back to my game. My first quest is getting impregnated by a rare animal.
Huh? You want to?
I have to. I have no choice.
You have to get captured
Yes.
Thought you said you weren't gonna get captured.
I wasn't. I'm mad
to
about
be
it.
breeded with
Yep.
So now you gotta have a half
animal?
breed. You
Yep.
got clothes
so
on?
now you basically have to go
I got
hunt for
bottoms
him.
on,
Nope.
boobies out.
You have to hunt for him. Why you shake yourself like that?
Because he trying to shake the boobies.
I have to
What's the name of this game?
Wicked Island.
Wicked Island. Okay, he playing some demo game called Wicked Island. Now I haven't seen this game, but what he showed me on this game is disturbing.
Very.
And what?
So you got
chauvinistic? Is that sexist?
it's sexist and chauvinistic and all of the above.
It's like you got a lone woman trying to survive, and if she gets captured by a beast of some sort, whether it be a wolf or a bear or whatever, they
Make
breed
whoopee.
with her.
Yes.
Mm.
And they show it.
And so I wanted to know, like, okay, well, what happens if a guy gets captured? Oh, well, it ain't no guy on here. Huh?
And they surely aren't going to breed.
Like, what kind of...
Unless the beast is a female.
Yeah. This is just a demo. They might change it.
I mean, they're going to have to now. Lord have mercy. Y'all, I was just curious, like, that Toys R Us song stuck up in my head. For those of you that just might be stepping on this feed,
song at work tonight.
This is Hot Topic Tuesday. And no, we didn't have a hot topic to talk about because I wanted to talk about I don't want to grow up. It's the topic.
Too late.
I mean, I'm grown. Don't mean I done grown up.
Maybe Stewie will make a time machine.
But it's like if you were able to go back in time, would you, and what would you do?
I'm really not liking the way I'm looking on this feed.
I'm just gonna say that this camera, it makes us look bigger and wider and everything under the sun, more than what we really are.
Yeah.
I would say that.
Much wider.
So, but if y'all got something that y'all ever want to talk about, this is the place to bring it up. This is the place to do it, because we're coming up on Freestyle Thursday.
What are you beating?
Look like a metal rock.
You trying to produce something from it?
Yeah, trying to get the metal.
You gonna use all your good energy.
I tell you what, that werewolf.
She pretty.
I tell you what, that werewolf didn't snatch my goodies.
Is she a?
Oh, you killed it.
I sure did.
But I thought the quest was to.
I'm not getting my goodies.
Is she an elf?
It's not gonna happen.
She's an elf?
Yeah. Fuck this one up too.
I see her ears.
Yeah. You ready? You put it? Fuck you up, homeboy.
But you're losing if you're not doing the
That's
quest.
all right. They not gonna snatch my goodies.
You just said you had to seek them out.
That's my quest. I don't have to follow it. Matter of fact, I'm gonna mess this girl up for suggesting I should do it. I'm gonna kill her ass. Watch this. Don't tell me
Yeah.
I got to have a wear baby. Come here.
So y'all a land of women?
I don't know, but I'm gonna
What's that orb?
fuck you up.
You can't even do it.
Oh man.
I don't know how to blurt out his words, so y'all just listen, don't judge.
Yeah, they won't let me mess up.
He playing some type of game, y'all.
Let me see if I can put my clothes on. So I can't tell.
But yeah, I was just wondering, like, if you had the chance to go back, thinking about that Toys R Us kid song, I don't want to grow up. If you had the chance to go
I go back.
would you? You're probably still there.
So you said you would go back. Why would you go back, and would you change anything different if you went back?
I want to go back to when I was in high school. I just go back to when me and Misha first got married and just do a couple of things different.
What would you do different?
Like some of the job choices I made.
Oh, okay. Positive change. Oh.
What was wrong with the jobs?
They
They
like
said
I would have like
You always had decent jobs though.
If training was gonna be my deal, I would have just got my degree earlier. And
Oh,
the
let's
route
give you
that
your
the route-
snaps.
The route that I took to get a gym, I just would have tried to get a gym sooner.
Okay. See, and you know what? That's crazy because when we were here Saturday, me and Trey asked Lacey. We said, so, you know,
He's on my side with this one.
listen, we said Mr. Wilson is doing the gym thing. Just say, for instance, if his business took off and it went nationwide, because we were talking about traveling and communication, and his business went nationwide and he had to travel around to these different places, would you go? And of course, she said no.
Yeah, she's not gonna go.
But
I barely get her to go to Louisiana, or she'll go to the boat. I tried to get her to go to the casinos in Oklahoma.
And after I lose $20,
She ready to come home.
$20. I at least say 50.
I'm rest to go.
I at least do 50 of my own money. Now, if I'm spending somebody
I told
else's
her-
money, I don't care how much I
Mark,
do.
I told her let's go to Vegas. She said I don't want to go. I've been to Vegas once,
I
but I
have
was
no
18,
desire.
so I couldn't do nothing.
I have no desire to go there.
Let's see, you get on my nerves.
You ain't got nothing in Vegas but them lights. I ain't got no
I mean, the
desire.
strip-
It's a lot of stuff to do in Vegas.
I have no
You
desire
can-
to go there.
You had desire. You don't got no
And
desire
plus,
to go nowhere.
his thing is this.
You don't have to go to just.
He wants to drive. If I want to go that far, I'd rather fly and get there.
We did
Okay,
road
I
trips.
can understand him wanting to drive because going to Vegas, you can stop and see the Grand Canyon. I mean, you can stop and see the
I'm scared I'll
the
fall
Grand-
in it.
You can't fall in it, Misha. So when
There is so much to see along the way.
So Monica, through
to-
high school and middle school, my family, we always took summer trips.
Mhm.
So we've been to DC, we've been to Florida, we've been to Orlando and all that. But we always drove, and while we would drive, we would stop and see whatever's in that state. We would stop and see those sites.
You would
in the state.
sightsee, right?
So I've been to Mount Rushmore, I've been to Washington DC, the Capitol, Smithsonian. Is it Smithsonian? Whatever that big museum is in DC. We've been to. I haven't been to Disney World, but we went to like the beaches in Florida and like
So is it Disney? Which one is in Florida? Which one is in?
Disney World's in Florida. Disney
Okay, well-
World's
We went to Disneyland.
and then they bring in Universal to Texas outside of Frisco.
What?
Universal, and then
He just saw that.
No, I've been on that.
Oh, did you?
And then, well, I just
Well,
seen
you
that
just told me.
that dragon. I think that's down in Florida though. They got like this flying dragon that's a part of the show down there. And they're talking about bringing Disneyland to Texas outside of Dallas.
Well, I know I had seen where they were talking about, bringing resort money to Texas,
It's
which they should because Texas is such a big state.
It's Disney World
Yeah.
and Disneyland. And then,
I forgot about our snacks.
and then, Matthew McConaughey's from Texas. Woody.
Yeah, Longview.
Yeah, and Woody Harrelson, Matthew McConaughey.
Woody Harrison's from Texas.
I believe so. And then there's two more Texas natives. It ain't gonna go some great.
Yes.
They're trying to make Texas Hollywood, so they're trying to figure out if they're gonna build it outside of Austin or Dallas, one of those places.
Oh,
Yeah.
these grapes are so good.
This is our snack. Okay. Y'all see how big this grape is?
I'm just gonna put something on this little thing right
Okay.
Define put some, because this might be our last one.
Well, I had two. You sure dropping a lot of them. Hey, there's two of us over here. Oh, okay.
No. Let me see that.
You don't have that many.
You got about 10 of them,
2, 4, 6, 8, 9.
and you ate 10. I don't know why he think he getting over.
Well,
But yeah, these grapes are big,
Wish I don't have
very
coffee.
firm,
and juicy.
and juicy. So yes, this is our snack for today.
Mhm.
You can't talk with these in your mouth, so y'all just look, don't judge.
Mhm. You talking with it in your mouth?
I'm just saying. I'm sorry I can't share with y'all.
Yeah.
But I got these bad boys from Walmart.
Okay, Mom, I got no clothes then.
But yeah.
What?
I got no clothes.
Y'all.
You
You
got-
gonna make you some clothes?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Okay. She
But
got
yeah,
some hips
y'all.
on.
Mm-hmm.
I was just wondering, like, if y'all could go back,
Can't have no little
Would
strong
you?
girl running around.
and why?
Like, you want some, homeboy? Where you at?
I don't know what I would change if I went back. Because I ain't never thought about going back. Because all I could think about is, wait a minute now, am I going back before I had kids or after? If I go back after I have kids, then okay, we might can talk about it. Because I don't want to go through that again.
Well, I had one very early on, so I probably still had one.
I mean, if I'm in my 20s, then I'd rather start after I had the last one.
But
So I don't know what I would change if I went back. But would I be a Toys R Us kid? I felt some type of way that they closed down Toys R Us too, because we ain't had no toys worth a damn since they shut down.
But if you go back and you change anything, would things still be the same?
No, because
Because
you've done a time warp.
I mean, if you change one thing, that one thing that you change will change everything else.
And why you gotta be careful what you ask for. People say, "Oh, I want the modern day woman." Okay, you want all the bullshit that come with that modern day woman?
That's something to think about.
You know what I'm saying? Because that ain't all you're gonna be getting.
I know one thing. I would have never got married. I know that for a fact.
Why?
That was a waste of time.
Well, you know, marriages can be a benefit or a lesson.
It was definitely a lesson.
When did you know that he wasn't the one? Was it right after, or? Because what if you went back and you changed things? Would he change and be different for you?
You know,
Or you just would avoid that altogether since you know the outcome?
I'd avoid it altogether. Because he'd had a crush on me forever, like for over 20 years. I blame my kids for me marrying him. Man, my kids had him wrapped around my fingers. My kids could call him at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning and say, I'm hungry. He'd get out of his bed and go get them something to eat.
Okay, so a good father figure, but what made him a bad husband? Just incompatibility, or?
I don't know. I think he got...
Because, I mean, I've been married
He
to...
stole my goodies. Son of a bitch.
What in the world? Look at this little sack back there.
You should have gave it to him. You should have gave it to him. You should have just did the quest.
He's a white what? What is he?
And they do close-ups. Oh.
I am traumatized, y'all.
Y'all can't see this. How long this shit supposed to last?
He, I'm traumatized.
He's trying to impregnate her.
He looks like he got 2 sacks.
He might.
I'm like,
It's a beast.
you're just gonna leave it on there? Oh, he wrong.
He can't move it.
He wrong, y'all. He just left it on this big old screen.
Can't move the angle.
He left it on this big old screen, y'all. What kind of animal is he?
A werewolf.
You can't change the angle, dude.
Oh man, I'm
Trying to see if he's
traumatized.
gonna hurry up.
And what's the name of this game?
Well, he don't do quickies.
What you say this game was?
Wicked Island. Oh,
Wicked
something.
Island.
Okay, I mean,
Wicked Island.
Is he done?
no.
Not yet. This is a game.
You're trying to make
I'm
sure.
standing up, man.
They supposed to hit it and quit it.
You're trying to make sure.
Yeah.
Y'all, if y'all just not jumping on this feed, we are.
He's still on her.
This is Hot Topic Tuesday. And today's topic
She
is I
running
don't
and
want
he's
to
still
grow
on
up.
her. Kill him.
That's the other one.
Boy.
The other one, what? Wait, he's still on her and she's killing another
it's
werewolf?
another animal.
What the hell?
It's another animal trying to get at her,
Mm-hmm.
or just in
Ew.
general.
Trying to fight me. Yeah.
He trying to fight you so that he can have her.
So they trying to gang back? Oh.
Does-
Wait a minute. I'm confused.
Does this game make a gang rape, or is he there to protect her?
Nah, they're fighting. I just can't get it off me. It's stuck.
I'm sure he is.
Like
Should be.
Like a dog. Just like a dog.
Wicked Island.
Wait, he... Is she riding him?
I'm trying to walk away, but I'm stuck in his body.
Oh, yeah. Don't mind us, okay? Look, don't judge.
He tired.
We're a hot mess over here. And he
The
watching, he
hell?
playing some type of game, y'all. That's wow. It's very explicit.
Fucked up, man, homeboy.
But
Kill both of them.
for those of you that just so happen
Oh,
to
my
jump on
bad.
this feed,
Get off me.
thank y'all for coming to listen to us ramble on. Because we didn't have really nothing in mind besides thinking back, if we could go back in time and do anything over again, what would we do it? What would we do and why?
Wait, I'm confused.
Is what I was wanting to know. And I
Are they
don't know if
fighting
I
each
would
other?
want to go back.
They're trying to get me.
And if I did, it'd be after I had my
Again?
kids.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. Back to what?
She into this game.
Yeah, I'm trying to...
She
What
into
the
this-
hell?
What is she doing?
You only see what she's doing.
Did she do that?
She's doing the.
She did the.
She's giving him
the-
fellatio. Oh, my God.
Mm.
Well, damn.
The word. Mm. Well, all right.
I haven't seen it all.
Well, y'all, I will see y'all back on here
I can't even finish my answer.
for Freestyle Thursday. And if you are not able to join us on Freestyle Thursday, we will be back on here for
I'm
Relationship
coming back to fuck them
Saturday.
up in a minute. I'm gonna fuck all their asses up.
Listen and don't judge.
I'll just say irreconcilable differences. That's what I say.
And we're gonna end this feed right here because he got so much going on this game. It's like right here in front of us, like we cannot avoid it. So I will see y'all later. Okay, let me know what y'all think on this live. Okay,
Yeah, we're back and
Speed,
forth,
man, I've been there.
forth and back, and side to side, and
because it's
diagonal.
going on. It's crazy over here, y'all.
Oh, look at that little pretty bear.
See
what?
see
just-
now, she finna have a little wolf baby.
What, their pregnancies only last 10 minutes?
I got it turned up so it'll hurry up.
Oh, okay. I want to see what this baby gonna look like.
Bye, y'all.